I'm Nana Kanata. Before, I was known as Hikaru Yuinori, and I just wanted to give you a short, brief context of where I came from, or like kind of where it started and why I even like decided to rebrand. So the name Hikaru and Yuinori is just basically my two OCs, Hikaru and Yuinori. They originate way back when I was in school, and during that time I had a lot of struggles with bullying and just generally fit into the real life, you know, like I couldn't really connect with people, and I always loved fantasy, which I ended up finding this MMORPG, which I started and spent a lot of time there. I got to know like a bunch of other people, and as the kind of nature of an MMORPG, or like generally just every game, when you play a game, you start to talk about what if the game would have this, or what if the game would have this, and it would be so awesome. I had this thought, and just for fun, I wrote a little story with all those elements we talked about. So I posted it on the forum of our guild, and then like they read all of it and they're like, hey, when is the second chapter? Or when is the next chapter? I'm like, wait, what do you mean with next chapter? I only wrote like that little thing for fun. I'm like, no, you have to continue. And honestly, like, it felt really great, like, to get such a feedback, like exciting feedback. And so I kind of started like writing. So I wrote it every weekly and they were so excited. But then I felt like I could do more. I could really do more. So I started designing like weapons or like scenarios of it. And after I'm like, I want to change up more things. And slowly it kind of translated into me making it more original, because I had so much fun creating stuff, and that's kind of like where it started, like to really get me into like creating stories, creating original characters based on just experience, based on memories that I have. But the problem with that is back then I still used Hikaru as name, right? And Yuinori is actually the daughter of Hikaru, and they are based off me seeking to be someone awesome. But the problem is with the word, the way I created it, they feel more distant now because their personality, the way they grew in the story is just something that is not realistic anymore. And it feels like I'm chasing someone that is not me anymore. I still love the OCs, but it's just, for me, I can't chase something that is not possible in a way. So the best for my growth is to find something that is for myself and like just be myself and be the better of myself. So to kind of get into Nana Kanata. Kanata is Japanese and it means beyond. So why I chose Japanese is kind of a bit obvious, since I really like Japanese culture, I really like anime, and that's kind of where I kind of started, right? And the 7 is just something I thought about because it has been kind of following me the entire life. My birthday is 7th July, so it's double 7. There are so many things that just align with 7. I just noticed it and I decided that Nana Kanata sounds something that is me. The meaning of Nana Kanata I was growing into is that we read the 7 as rainbow, as Nichi, you know, because a rainbow has 7 colors. And my coloring style, or generally like my art style, is very colorful. So I kind of fit. My thought behind that is that Nana Kanata is supposed to mean beyond the rainbow. So like beyond the vision, beyond something I can see, and just beyond myself. With that name also comes 2 new OCs that I'm already introduced earlier this year, which is Nanaka and Nichika. So both Nanaka and Nichika is basically just the 7 and the ka from the Kanata. So Nichika, so you read this 7 as Nichi, and then you take the ka from Kanata. And Nanaka is basically just the 7 read Nana and Ka, so like the Japanese. I created both Nichika and Nanaka to be something that I remember who I am. Nichika is to represent my happiness, my passion to enjoy things and always remember, enjoy the process that I'm doing, and always love what I do and not get lost in the trends and forcing myself into something that I don't like too much. And find the balance to enjoy my life and the process of creating. Because if I do a lot of things that I don't like, I burn out so fast. And I really need to find a balance, and that's why I created Nichika, to really always remember my own path. For Nanaka is a bit more deeper, because Nanaka was created for me to remember where I started. Because Nanaka is based on my struggles, the depression I went through, generally just the bullying and stuff, and the way I'm kind of introverted and try to kind of grow into this kind of more extroverted being. And Nanaka is always there to remind me where I started and not kind of grow arrogant. I really created Nanaka to make sure that I stay humble and always remember who I am and not change. If you have watched until this end part, thank you a lot. I really appreciate everyone that has been supporting me to this point, especially all my friends and my family, of course, as well. I have been excusing myself a lot from things that I should have done and what I could have done, and especially I think there's so much work that I always said, I'm doing this later, I'm doing this then, and that just didn't work out. I just kind of ran away. I wanna make all my friends, everyone that supported me, can say at some point in the future, I'm proud of you. I wanna live up to the love they gave me and the support they gave me. And yeah, I will be doing my best to improve, to grow, and become a better of myself. I hope. No, I don't hope. Let's not hope. I'm gonna do my best to bring you the best content I can create at the point of recording, and I will be improving more and more. Thank you.